Hi, I'm Jay from Ireland. I've been teaching English in Korea for over 4 years. And in this video, I'm going to give you an introduction to the schwa sound and the weak forms. Two very important topics, which I love talking about with my students. And it really helps with their English pronunciation. So, let's go. So, the schwa sound, what is it? Well, it's the most important and common sound in the English language. It replaces vowel sounds which are unstressed in words, and it sounds like this. That's it. Very simple. It's very weak, which is important. It's weak. That's it. It's called the schwa. It's found in many, many words, especially ones which have two or more syllables. Very important. Let's look at this example here. Behind. Behind. This word has two sounds. Behind. Now we don't say behind, as the spelling is there. We don't say behind, we say behind. Behind. The first sound doesn't have stress. The second sound, hind. That's the stress, so that doesn't change. The first sound, b, is the schwa sound, behind. Another example is banana, banana. Can you hear the stress in there? There's three sounds. Banana, banana. Na has the stress. The middle na has the stress, okay? Banana. So the first sound and the last sound, they get the schwa. B, na, n. And that's it. Banana. We don't say banana. We don't say three strong A sounds, three strong vowel sounds. It doesn't sound right. That sounds strange, doesn't it? Banana. It's strange. So we say banana. Another example is excellent. Excellent. Where's the stress there? Excellent. Yeah, the first syllable, the first sound is excellent. So the second one, that's a schwa. Excellent. Third one is actually a schwa too. Excellent. Excellent. Okay, so there's some examples. The schwa is the sound, and it usually replaces er sounds at the end of words too. For example, computer, computer. We don't say er very strongly. We say computer, computer, computer. The last sound has a schwa, the er. It's the same for faster. That's an er sound. It's an er word. Faster, faster, faster. Stronger. Painter, painter. We don't say painter. Painter, painter. Water, water. That gets a schwa sound too. Water. Doctor. It's or, but yeah, it's an er sound. Doctor, doctor. So all those er words and sounds, they have a schwa at the end. So the schwa is used in the weak forms. Now, they are connected because the weak forms, as I said, use schwa sounds. So it's very important. What is a weak form? Well, let's say if we look at a word, it can have a strong sound and it can have a weak sound or a weak form. For example, the word can. Can. The word can, as it's written, can look like can. That's okay. But we don't usually say can. We say can. Can. Listen to this sentence. I can speak English. I can speak English. Can. I can speak English. I don't say I can speak English. I can speak English. No, it doesn't sound natural. Natural speaker, natural native English speaker, I can speak English. You can speak English. He can speak English. We can speak English. That's the word can. So it has a strong sound, can. Can. And it has the weak form, can. There are many, many words which have a strong and a weak sound. We'll look at more in a different video. But for now, here are some examples. The word ah. Okay, A. Letter A, when it's used as a word, is It's basically the schwa sound. I don't say that I've got a pen. I've got a pen. Doesn't sound natural, does it? Because native speakers always like to use the weak forms. For example, I've got a pen. A pen. I've got a pen. So a, as in a pen, changes to a pen. Same with an, A-N. That, we don't say an apple. I have got an apple. It's too strong. We don't speak like that. We say, I've got an apple. An orange. An. So it's schwa plus the N. An. Changes to an. An apple. An orange. Okay? Another example is the word the. The. Can you give me the book, please? Doesn't sound natural, right? Yeah, well, I'm going to use the weak forms now. Can you give me the book, please? The book. The book. The has a strong sound which we can use, but we generally use the weak form. The. That's it. It's like a D sound plus the schwa sound. The book. The book. Okay? Another good example is the word to. T-O. T-O. Like to plus verb, the infinitive. Generally, to plus verb, we will use the weak form of to, which is t. It's like T plus schwa. T. To go. I want to go. To go. Let's go to the cinema. Let's go to the cinema. The cinema. I don't say, let's go to the cinema. That doesn't sound natural. We say, let's go to the cinema. Practice. Let's go to the cinema. Yeah, to the cinema. And that's why, for a lot of non-native speakers of English, it's difficult for you guys to understand me or even people in American movies, TV shows, because we always use the weak forms of words. They're more common. So next time you listen to native speakers or you're watching a movie in English, listen for the weak sounds. The more you hear it, the more you'll be able to understand. And when you use weak forms and when you use schwa, your pronunciation will change. It will become much more like a native speaker. All my students now, they have great sounds. They go up and down. They have a strong sound. They have weak sounds. They have stress. There's great fluency. There's a good rhythm in their English language. And that makes them sound really good at English. So a good pronunciation plus good grammar, you're flying. Okay? So keep practicing and listening for those weak forms. I'll do another video in the future in more detail. So check out the webpage. Thanks for watching the video, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. See you next time.